¿Qué es lo que mi gente? Today we are in el baño porque I wanted to have a little bit of a change in scenery. And also I think that when I'm doing certain messy DIYs or videos, I think it's a little bit more convenient to be in the bathroom. So we are here. Today, basically, I'm going to be doing a bentonite clay facial mask or whatever. I just want you guys to kind of see that or whatever. And it's very, very similar, if not the same exact facial mask that I use for my hair detox. And I'm going to be just using it on my face. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to start using this facial mask or whatever more recently, and then also wanting you guys to see the facial mask that I'm going to be using, is because I noticed that being as though now we have to, it's mandatory to wear masks and stuff like that into, public places where there's going to be a certain amount of people that might be there or whatever, like, as far as like to shop and different things of that nature. At work, if you're an essential worker, I noticed that, with wearing that mask pretty much all day, my face is like breaking out just a little bit. Like I have like little things that pop up here and there. Nothing too major, but that's really due to the fact that I'm wearing a mask all the time, and just the germs and stuff that fester inside of the mask, because it's really not much area for it to go when it comes to you breathing out and stuff like that. Your face, we should definitely be exfoliating our faces like maybe every other day. And if, in between that or whatever, you should be, doing like a deep cleanse or whatever, just so that your face is not, holding on to so much bacteria all the time. I have facial hair, so my facial hair is another thing that holds bacteria, being as though I have the mask on my face and it covers about, this much down. So, hair definitely plays a factor in the amount of germs and bacteria that's accumulating behind that mask over the course of a certain amount of hours. So, with that being said, guys, estoy aquí con un otro video. Vamos a comenzar. So, just so you guys know, in combination with using the bentonite clay, I'm going to be using apple cider vinegar, which you already know is my favorite, and some turmeric powder, because turmeric powder basically has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. With the bentonite clay, like I said, guys, you always have to use a utensil that is plastic. Although this utensil looks like it is metal, it is definitely plastic. It's just super fancy. But definitely keeping it in the plastic family with all of the ingredients that I have to use, all of the utensils that I have to use when mixing the bentonite clay. So there we are. Okay, now to mix everything up, because we have to get started with this one way or another. Like I told you guys, this is pretty messy at times. So, well, pretty messy all the time, especially me dealing with it. But I'm just gonna, find a certain consistency like I always do, and pretty much have it to where I can get a nice paste going for what I want my facial mask to kind of look like. I'm going to be eyeballing this for the most part, just because when you're looking for a certain consistency, there is no precise measurement, at least not for me. Just going to start mixing this up. It's going to be really, really thick at first, and I'll just add the apple cider vinegar as needed and whatever. Like, this is like super clumpy right now, which is not a bad thing. It's just, it helps me see when it starts getting smoother. I can add more if I need to. I always tend to make somewhat of a mess with these things. That's why I'm kind of happy that I'm in the bathroom, because when I'm in my common area, it gets bad. It gets really, really bad. You guys don't get to see the whole process of me cleaning everything up after I've made such a mess. But I'm just going to be mixing this in. You guys know that it takes a little bit of a while, so I'm just going to be stirring this for the most part, and then eventually I'm going to add the turmeric powder in there as well, just to kind of have it mixed properly between everything. So let's go. Okay, so I'm super excited about how this came out. I don't know why this door is open, but okay. But yes, the consistency of this is like very thick, but creamy enough to like do what I want it to do. So, and it has like a little tint of like orange and stuff like that, which, you know, it's my favorite color. So, you know, but yes, so I'm gonna use an application brush like this to basically apply this to my face as needed. This application brush happens to be white in some areas, which means that being as though I'm using turmeric, this may never go back to the same color again. This is one of the reasons why I particularly like to use things that are of a darker tint, but it's whatever. It's going to be used for things dealing with my face anyway. It's not like I'm eating with this thing or something like that. So, I digress. I'm basically going to start putting this on my face and letting you guys see exactly how it applies. So let's get this started. Let's start getting that in there and putting this on. See what we're getting. Whoa, that's cold, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. You know, let's get this together. I like this so much right now. And obviously you guys know, like, once this dries, it's going to be very, very stiff on my face. And I'm probably not going to be able to talk very well. And, you know, my toilet is trying to get some attention because, you know, I'm rarely in here doing a video. So, you know, it's going to keep making sounds like I'm here. But yeah, I'm loving this right now. I think this is one of the best, you know, mass paste that I've created so far. And this brush is working wonders right now. And I'm super proud of that because, you know, I be screwing stuff up sometimes. So this is really working out. It's a little cold on my face, but I mean, once you start putting it on, it's like really not that bad. I gotta figure out a way to get this inside of my beard because, you know, you can't neglect anything when it comes to your facial routines, because as soon as you neglect something, what happens is you have beautiful skin and, you know, parts of your face, and it's like, okay, that's great, but what about this other part? You know, what do we do with that? Get my eyebrows or whatever the case is, because, you know, when a person is someone who has eczema, you want to be getting in there all the time because nobody wants a flaky eyebrow. That's just not cute at all. I mean, somebody will find it cute, but that'd be kind of weird, you know? You're like, oh my God, I love your flaky eyebrows. So we're not doing that today. And I'm looking extra crazy, but y'all used to me looking crazy, so it's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal at all. Ooh. Good. Wow, this is. I'm gonna have to really be like careful with, around my eyes and stuff. I don't like anything in my eyes. If you ask anyone who's close to me or whatever how I am about like things being near my eyes or in my eye or whatever the case is, I'm one of those you can't give me drops kind of people. And I'm not ashamed of it. Look, I don't like nothing in my eyes, so at the end of the day, you can judge all you want. But guess who's not gonna have anything in their eye? Dale amor. So that's quiet. But I love the way I made this paste because I really like that. Like, it's not dripping or anything like that. I think I might be a little more consistent with this way of doing it when I'm putting it in my hair, because that is the real struggle right there. Putting it in your hair or whatever. Of course, this is being applied much differently than I would apply it to my hair because I'm using a brush. You can't really use a brush for your hair unless you have time like that. I don't have that type of time. But it's really good the way I did this. So I'm probably gonna do it like this from now on. And if I forget, because I literally eyeballed it when it came to like what I was putting in, how I was putting it in, or whatever. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But guys, I'm a rambler. I'm just trying to make it to where you're not just looking at my face and I'm just putting this on, which some of you might rather me do that. You're like, shut up, just put it on. But I talk a lot, so the chances of that happening is very slim. I'm starting to get to this beard, y'all, and looking a little empty in that area there. I'm not trying to miss nothing. Not that I'm even missing, I just wanted to have a certain amount on there because that is importante. Thanks, toilet. You're right here, so I can see you. You don't have to make noise every 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me a little bit of respect. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just like, I'm trying to make a video for my peoples, for mi gente. So, I'm just being rude, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be rude. I feel like I need to get my mustache a little bit more because it's looking a little like I did a half job on it. And this is really getting to my skin underneath, which is lit right now. I'm so happy about that because that's one of my biggest things when it comes to putting mask on my face and whatever else that I need to implement, because that part is really important to me. Like, get under there. Like, I need all that done, all that in there. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Oh shoot, okay. Don't start dripping and stuff. Like, you were okay, you were doing good. Like, let's just keep it consistent now. I don't need all that extra. You wanna drip, and I mean the sink is right here, but still. Cleanup is cleanup, you know? And don't get me wrong, I love to clean up. It's just I don't like a mess. That's the thing. I can't stand a mess. Yeah, that's good. I'm not even gonna get all the way on the hip because Lord knows, like, it's gonna be hard enough getting this off. So I ain't trying to do nothing too extra. But I'm happy with this, like, seriously. I'm seriously, like, proud of myself for this mix right now. You know, it's in where it needs to be at right now. I'm still able to talk, but of course, maybe in like another few minutes, once I stop applying this, then I'll start feeling like the restrictions to my ability to speak, you know, might not come my ass. But yeah, I definitely go crazy right now. I want to get in here a little bit more because, you know, that's a thing. It's just I'm not getting that close. Because y'all can tell I don't like my eyes being messed with because I was about to neglect a whole spot. And I'm like, in my head, like, do I have to put it in there? But I do. Oh, whatever, I don't wanna be slacking on certain spots. Okay, whoa, wow. We are looking crazy. It's cool. And this is getting, FYI, this is starting to get a little stiff, but it's cool because I expected it. I'm really gonna have to clean this brush really good. You know, but we good. I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna come back and, you know, wash this off for you guys. Hope you were able to hear me because I was running water like a crazy person. I want to let this dry so you guys can see what it looks like once it's dry, and then also come back, clean it off. When I come back, probably won't even be able to say anything for the first part of me getting it off of my face, but you know, work with me. So be back. I look like a whole zombie right now.
That's absurd.
Okay, anyway, this right here is about 95% dry. I have like little spots here where it's dry, but it's like still maybe more that I applied in those areas, but this is all hard. Nothing is gonna come off, you know, so we're in a good spot right now as far as this being ready to come off. I felt like my face was gonna be way more stiff, but I guess around in this area, being as I have so much hair, it's there, but it's not like overwhelmingly there. But this part of my face here, like when I smile, I just feel like somebody's pulling on my face, which is, it actually feels good. It doesn't feel painful or anything like that. It literally feels like, you know, you feel the pull on your face or whatever, that I guess it's drawing out all of the, you know, impurities in your face or something like that. But anyway, can't really, like, I can move my face, but I can't really, it doesn't feel comfortable to like just talk. So, you know, but yeah, so it's time to take this off my face or whatever the case is. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not gonna peel it because that's just probably gonna be painful or something like that. So I'm just gonna moisten my face, and then I'm going to get this off and show you guys what it's looking like or whatever. After I take it off, hopefully I get everything out of my beard because that's gonna probably be the hardest part of this. But we're gonna be positive and we're gonna get all this out of here. And if we don't, is whatever. I'll handle it at a different time when I'm not filming a video. But okay, so I have my rag here. I might need to my exfoliating brush to kind of really get into all this, but I'll see after I rinse and stuff like that. So let's get to it. Okay, so I have a little bit still in some spots or whatever. But I'm getting it. So like this thing could be pretty messy at times, or all the time for me. So I'm just trying to work with myself here. I got a little bit in my hair up here, which is fine. It's not gonna harm anything. And all I gotta do is just keep applying water, and it's good. Now, what I'm gonna do now though is I'm gonna take some black soap, some all natural black soap, and I'm gonna make sure I get the rest of it so that I don't have it on my face somewhere, and I lay on my pillow or something like that, and you know, I'm getting all kinds of turmeric coloring on my pillow. So this is basically just to, you know, get the rest of whatever's lingering there. Soap is gonna pick up the rest of it. Because if you look at my hands, it's still like yellowy, which I know like without the soap or whatever, this could be a problem. So after this process, you really don't have much else to worry about as far as it being on your body still. But this is a necessary step. On some level, I feel like I'm breathing in soap. My face feels really good. And now I'm just gonna wet my face rag and just start getting all the soap off. And hopefully that's it. Oof. Takes a little time, but technically you're only doing this like maybe once a month at most, twice a week or whatever, if it's really that serious for you to get it done. But yeah. You know, I just keep doing this until I feel like I've gotten it all. Or when I look in the sink, when I squeeze my rag, when I squeeze my rag, if I don't see any more orange going into the sink, then I know like, okay, for the most part, I got everything. Whew. But this is like a really good masks to do, and you know, it's pretty good. Always use a rag that's like dark, because if you use something white or something too light or whatever, just expect for it to be that color for the rest of the time you have it. But yeah, so letting my face dry, feels really nice or whatever the case is. It's still like a little moist, but my face feels clean, like it feels like it gotten some sort of a deep cleansing, which is facts or whatever. It happened. This is exactly what this stuff does. And I'm just gonna moisturize my face as usual, and you know, this is something you guys can consider when you're thinking of the whole having that mask on and stuff like that, and then bacteria accumulating on your face in some type of way. This is a fantastic alternative. Yes, it takes a minute to wash your face, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can do it in the shower and it'll be even quicker. Like, I was trying to basically keep this as clean and simple as possible for where I was doing it. But if you're in the shower, all you gotta do is just let that water hit your face or whatever the case is. After you rinse everything out and it feels, like nothing is there, then you just come behind it with a little bit of black soap or one of your gentle facial cleansers, and boom, you're done. So it doesn't even take that long. The longest process of this is really putting it on. And you see that wasn't as that long really either. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you on that note. And as always, I want you guys to live life, and I will see you in the next video.